Today, I want to share a little to you in order for you to benefit and also live by it. The Lord calls us at this time in order for us to bring a light in the sense of the journey. He has called us to journey with Him. And the truth is that a man who has been separated from the things of the world is expected by the Lord to live a life where Jesus alone will be his anchor. And the reason why the Lord is bringing this at this time is because He wants us to come to that full state of friendship. You know, when you are friendship or you are in friendship with the world, all what you see is the mundane things. The things you want to achieve now, the things you want to witness now, the things you want to have now. Or if the Lord is calling you for a business, what He wants you to do or to know is to understand the things of eternal. He wants to use you as a vessel to enforce those things in the face of the earth. You know, when the disciple asked Jesus to teach them how to pray, specifically Andrew, and the Lord said, when you want to pray, you pray in this manner. He said, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And he said, give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us all our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. Now, the emphasis there that I want to pick out, to draw a space of emphasis, is that very line of thy kingdom come as it is in heaven. Jesus intentionally taught them these prayers so that they will understand that the kingdom of the Father is not the things they see in the face of the earth. Even though at that particular time they didn't get the gist as He intended them to have it. But at the course of time, they came to realize that the kingdom of the Father is the one that He wants to see, that He reigns on earth. And what is that kingdom? That kingdom of the Father is the right living in the face of the earth. A man who says he belongs to Jesus and do not have a right living, he do not belong to Jesus, or he has never met the Lord. If you say you are a Christian and your life is not living the life of Christianity, you are not portraying this truth, it's because you have not known the Lord. And if you say you know the Lord, there will be fellowship between you and Him. There will be this interaction between you and Him. The interaction that comes between you and the Father is when your spirit is in alignment with the great Spirit of the Lord. Your spirit is the host of the Spirit of the Lord. So that is why the Lord said Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And God is expecting us to live a right living so that His will be enforced in the face of the earth. Remember, His will not come on the surface of the ground. The will comes through man because man happens to be the custodian of the earth. Even though when man lost it off, the last Adam came and corrected everything the first Adam ever missed. And Jesus is saying to you, do you love me? He said, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. And when the teachers, the apostles, approached him, Lord, which is the first commandment? Which one is the greatest commandment? Which one is the better commandment? They were asking questions. And he said to them, love. Why did he point out love? Why did he sideline love? First of all, the love is not what you think in your mind. First of all, the love dear Jesus is bringing is what we call agape love in the face of the earth. That very love is that love when you see another as your brother, you see another as your sister. And that is the kind of the love the Lord wants us to show. And that kind of the love will not exist if we do not have relationship with Him. It's the relationship with Him that is calling us to stay, to look after. It's our devotion with Him. It's calling us to look after. A lot of things happen in the church in the name of the Lord Jesus. And Jesus is sitting up there saying, I'm not aware of those things. A man who have relationship with Him. A man who fellowship with Jesus. Receiving messages from Him per time. The truth of the kingdom must be preached. It is high time for us to go back to the drawing board. See what the fathers of faith passed through in order to secure this firm belief unto us. We must not end it in our generation. There are other generations coming after us. Let's say the truth and live by the truth. Who is the truth? The truth is Jesus. For He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He said, no one comes to the Father except through me. So why not giving Him your time all? My young friend, my young sister, my young brother, my aged parents. It is time for you to know that there is nothing in the face of the earth that you pursue day and night. The thing is calling you for. He wants to intimate with you. He wants you to know His ways. He wants you to know His life. And in Him was life. And the life become that light of men. That life of Jesus become the light. It's through His life we see the light. So why not hold on to Him? Let's go back to fellowship. Let's go back to fellowship. Let's always sit with him, ask questions. If the disciples never asked questions, we wouldn't have had the thing we call Bible today. We wouldn't have had it. They asked questions and they were taught how to handle those issues they asked. That even the scholars, when they saw them, they said, no, these ones have been with Jesus. It's the being with Jesus that makes you understand his mind. If you don't be with him, how will you know his intention? How will you know his will? It is high time we stop running with our own instincts, thinking is God. It is high time we stop running with our own mindset, thinking is Yeshua. Love. Love brings you to deep intimacy. Love brings you to deep intimacy. The reason why I so much loved my wife, the reason why I discuss deeper things is because there's that great intimacy between us. If I don't have that, there will not be peace in the home. Most of the times, the chaoses, all the problems we face is because there is no intimacy with him who went on the cross for us. But when we intimate with him, I tell you the truth, we become victors even in the face of the earth. The Lord is calling us. My dear friend, let's make our time with him now. Let's make our time with him. He is willing to partner with us. But are we willing? Are we willing? Are we willing? He said, when you come to me and pray to me, I will answer you. But when you come, you seek me with the whole of your heart. The thing that is looking for is the whole of the heart. It's in intimacy you come to realize, am I actually giving him the whole of my heart? It's in intimacy one comes to realize. It's in fellowship one comes to realize, am I giving him the whole of my heart? Have I lost myself in him? What is the level of my faith in him? It's in the intimacy. You know, he asked a question in the book of Luke. He says something very important. He said, if I come, will I find faith on earth? The reason why he asked that question, precisely Luke 18, verse 8. The B part. Say, when I come, will I find faith on earth? Why that question was asked was because if I come, will I still see you believing in me? You cannot believe someone whom you don't have intimacy with. You can't believe someone whom you don't have intimacy with. You are not in friendship with someone, how will you believe that person? Because friendship makes you to know the life of that person. Friendship makes you to know the character of that person. If the character of that person is not known to you, there is no how friendship will continue. There is no how friendship will be sealed. So the king is calling you. He wants us to talk. He wants us to have conversation. He wants us to come to that intimacy round table. No wonder he say, come, all you that are heavy laden, I will give you rest. He said, no matter how your sins are, he said, even though it becomes as red as scarlet, I will make it to become white as snow. He said, even it becomes as what? As cream seal, I will make it to become as wool. Jesus is not looking for a perfect one. He's looking for you who have missed the track. And he's looking for you who is willing to walk with him. So it's time. Let's intimate with him. We should stop the Christianity in the four walls of the church that profits not. The Christianity that profits, first of all, is their heart. What is your relationship with him? What is your motive in worshiping? I tell you the truth, it's in fellowship. It comes to know the motive of your worship. A lot of young men in our generation, all what they seek is power. In essence, Jesus, give me power and go away. If you give me power, I am satisfied. You've forgotten that the personality called Jesus is a compendium of power. It's in fellowship. It takes you bit by bit into the journey of hope. It takes you bit by bit into the journey of truth. That is when it reveals his self to you. That is when it reveals your own self to you. You know, you don't even know yourself. That is why competition has been in the church. That's why you are competing Mr. A. You want to become like Mr. B. My brother, you've lost fellowship. You've lost it. In this race, there is no competition at all. In this race, is fulfilling the ordination over your life. I might be designed to be in an inner room warrior. What that means, an intercessor, need to be known. I designed to be a teacher. You are even just designed to be an usher throughout your life. You need to be known. The reason why everyone wants to be known is because we've lost our place of fellowship. We lost our place in intimacy. It's in fellowship. It tells you, my son, it is time. My son is this. My son, do that. My son goes here. Go to this place. It's in that. It's in fellowship. I happens to be preaching on the street. And the day the Lord told me that I should preach on the street of my city. And He gave me the location. I was so happy. I was so overwhelmed. And when I was in fellowship with Him, He said to me, street pastor. I was so joyful in my heart. I become so happy because I have a larger congregation, at least. The whole of the street become my congregation. Please, Jesus, bring the raw word of the Lord, making men on the street realizes the potency of their existence, making men on the street come to that level where they will know that the life they are portraying is not of the Lord. Bringing rebuke because one whom we are in a relationship told me, my son, go to the street. When you are in relationship with Jesus, you are not ashamed of anything He brings to you. A man who is ashamed of the assignment God gives to him is not in friendship with Jesus. Is doing the order because of his own selfish interest. Is doing the order because of his own wickedness. You know, your heart can be wicked unknown to you. If there's no relationship and you go about doing the master's business that He didn't send you, you're a wicked person. Because at that time, you are vulnerable to anything. I have seen powers on the street. But the reason they couldn't come, because someone sent me. My dear friend, can we go back to the drawing board? the man of the Calvary, the one who only makes men, the one who sends men. Can we go back to him? It is time. It is time. Let's make our time to worship. Let's make our time to give him the praise. Let's make our time. We shouldn't be quick to do a thing. Let's wait for him. Many people told me that I'm wasting. Many were expecting to see Noah, the exploit of Noah. I read my university days and they heard nothing about me anymore because I'm obeying the one who called me. I have to be with him. Despite my trainings, I have to be with him. What he say go, you go. What he say you do, you do. Relationship, intimacy, and Jesus is calling us for that. With this intimacy, we will change our world. We will keep a good legacy for generations who are yet to come. If the Lord tarries, let's have a good righteous living with him, and right standing with him, and let's be focused, for the time is now. For the time is now. I repeat again, for the time is now. The Lord bless you. I look forward to see you shining in that pedestal of his glory, shining in your ordination, shining in your calling, and to make Jesus so proud in the face of the earth with our godly living, with our righteous living, even in this perverse generation. That many men who have lost their way, many men who have lost track with Jesus, can find the track again through our life, can look at us and say, yes, this one is of the Lord. And look at us and say, yes, I have seen Jesus.